Is it possible to access the decisions you make in the subconscious at the conscious level?
Yes, absolutely. It takes some work. It's not too difficult. It takes some training. The best way to really get there are two, I would say, methods. One is through our emotions. Emotions are actually can serve as gateways into our subconscious if you know what you're looking for. But once you get used to that and actually be able to deal with emotions in that way, then you can actually tap into the other model, which is very well known as internal family systems or part work. Many times, and everybody relates to that, where we notice as if different parts of ourselves are at the helm of our life. They're making certain decisions in a certain moment. And for instance, it could be a jealous part of us, or a helpless part of us, or a timid part of us, or a overly confident part of us. So, or dominant or passive, and so forth and so on. You may think of these many times as, traits, like rather than parts, but that is where I would say I distinguish between just certain traits of a personality versus very long established patterns that neurobiologically have taken a certain form and energy in and of themselves, and combined with our understanding of feelings, which are more or less, I would say, signs and clues to which part is being activated, then we can get into the nitty-gritty of managing these parts. And by management, what I mean is being able to actually appropriately empower each part, because many times for people, most individuals, they live life in a way where some of these parts are creating mayhem. They are taking over. They are in disarray with each other. When we get to manage these parts, what we do is actually deal with them in a fashion where we empower and activate each one appropriately and help them communicate with all the other parts in a very harmonious way. In the end, what we are getting is this, ability to tap into our subconscious, where all these parts are actually happening, and through that harmonization, we achieve what you just asked. The ability to not only tap into the subconscious, but actually control the subconscious. And I want to go beyond the word control, even though I've mentioned this, but this is kind of an initial understanding. Beyond control, we want to connect with our subconscious. Our subconscious has a lot to teach us. So we can literally create a more type of a diffuse barrier between the consciousness and the subconsciousness, where we can easily navigate in and out of it, and therefore form and shape the outer world literally exactly as we internally wish it to be.